What is good, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Now today I'm going to be showing you all the best methods to get rerolls inside Anime Vanguards so you can prepare for the brand new update 5.5 dropping this weekend. So without further ado, make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the video. So the first way to get rerolls will obviously be the battle pass. This is also the most easy way to get rerolls and also the best way. Now there are only 50 tiers, so once you finish a battle pass you can't get any more, but they are constantly releasing new battle passes every full update, I'm pretty sure. So every update ending with a 0.0, they release a brand new battle pass with a ton of rerolls to collect. Just from the first few levels, there's already tons of rerolls you can go and collect. And if you have the premium pass, which I recommend you get, it's super worth it. On top of that, you get an insane amount of even more rerolls that you can go and get from the battle pass alone. Obviously with gold as well and gems, and obviously the exclusive units on top of this. And the battle pass is something you do in the background. You don't actually have to grind for the battle pass. It will just complete while you play the game. So then the next method to get rerolls is actually not that good, but if you have shiny units that you aren't using anymore, you can come over to the Normalize machine, interact and talk to Funny Valentine, click Normalize, and you can take your shiny units and turn them into normal units, and you'll get 5 rerolls per shiny unit. So now if you have a ton of gems, you can go and spend on banner. You should probably get shiny hunter before you do that though. Go and spend on banner, get a ton of shiny units, and you can go and normalize them all for 5 rerolls. So the next method is Odyssey over here, and our Odyssey actually has a cap. I'm pretty sure it's a cap of 30 rerolls per day that you can get from Odyssey. And if you don't know what Odyssey is, you basically play a bunch of rooms and then you gain more intensity and you get more rewards the higher you go. Obviously once you get to floor 10 and you're resetting them back to floor 1, I'm pretty sure you can repeat that and get a max day limit of 30 rerolls. I'm pretty sure it's 30. It might be 40 though. Then you can go to Boss Rush. Now this is actually one of the farmable ways to get rerolls. Every week Boss Rush will reset, and you can go to the Boss Rush shop and you can buy 40 rerolls every single week. Now you will have to AFK a bit because your tokens reset every week, so you have to grind more tokens to buy the 40 rerolls. So every single week it resets, you can go and buy more rerolls. All you have to do is grind AFK one night and you'll be able to buy all the rerolls. Then you also have the Cursed shop where you can use Sukuna's fingers to actually go buy 50 rerolls. Now these rerolls are limited to 15. They do not reset, so you will only be able to get 50 rerolls from that. 50 rerolls is still a ton of rerolls. Next we actually want to head over to raids. Right on over here at the raid shop, there's Spider Forest and Steel Ball Run currently. Spider Forest, you can go and buy 25 rerolls and they do actually reset. I'm not sure how often they reset, but they do reset occasionally. So you can go and buy some 25 rerolls. That's not too many. Might have to AFK a bit to get these rerolls though. Then Steel Ball Run, that's another 50 rerolls that you can actually get, and it also does reset whenever Spider Forest resets as well. You can go and buy 50 rerolls. I still actually have to buy my 50. Now you will have to grind AFK overnight maybe once to get all 50 rerolls, once or twice maybe. There's another 50 rerolls you can go and get there, and it does actually reset occasionally with the Demon Slayer raid as well. Then right now one of the best methods to get rerolls is the dungeon shop. You can get 100 rerolls from the dungeon shop if you AFK grind these Monarch tokens overnight inside the dungeon. Now the dungeon is quite hard, so if you don't have a team for it, you will need to grind and get your units up so you can actually solo this dungeon mode. There's 100 rerolls you can go and buy here. Now I doubt these rerolls will ever reset, so just 100 one time that you're going to get here, and that's 100 rerolls. Super good. You definitely want to be grinding these rerolls and getting them done as soon as possible. You can probably get all 100 in one night of AFKing, so make sure you go and do that. It's a 100 rerolls for free. Then over here you go to World Lines. Now World Lines only has a total of 50 floor rewards, and then you have to wait for the next World Line season to go and reset. And currently on floor 50 you get free run with her evil item, but on floor 40 you get another 20 rerolls, floor 30 another 15 rerolls, 20 10 rerolls, and 10 5 rerolls. So this is another like almost 50 rerolls for free and plus a unit, so you definitely want to make sure you are doing this and getting floor 50 every single season. Next you go over here to the command seal shop right next to level milestones. So when you open this menu you can choose level milestones or command seal shop. You can actually get a ton of rerolls from the level milestones. Make sure you are leveling up as best as you can. The best will be story mode. Just act 1 of any story mode will give you the most XP possible. You can get a ton of rerolls from these level milestones, and they go on for a long time, up until 150. Then if you go back in, you can go to command seal shop where you can buy 20 rerolls. Now, these are actually quite expensive. You will have to AFK a couple nights the Gilgamesh Legend stages to get these command seals. There's another 20 rerolls you can go and buy for free. And also a bunch of essence stones that you can go and get if you need essence stones. The next one you can do every single day. Actually, this one you can do every single day, and you can do boss bounties. Now if you go to boss bounties, you can do the bounties over here. You can pay a bounty and you can get 1 reroll and 500 gems per bounty, and you can actually do 10 bounties per day. That's a total of 10 rerolls per day for free. All you have to do is basically just hop on, play for 20 minutes, and you'll get your 10 rerolls. This is one of the best methods to do, especially if you can AFK as well. Over here, the winter shop up next, another super good way to get a ton of rerolls. Over here, you can actually get 200 rerolls. You can get the new Christmas currency from portals and the AFK chamber, and you can go and buy all 200 of these rerolls. If you're too weak to do winter portals and in AFK chamber, you can probably get all 200. There's also a bunch of other stuff here you can do, like evo items for the winter banner units, and a pretty cool mount that you can get for yourself, and also these 2 gift boxes. If you have snowflakes from AFK and winter portals, you can also go and do those. They do have a small chance of dropping some rerolls as well. So 200 rerolls over here. This is probably the best way right now, if you haven't already completed it, to get rerolls. And this won't reset. This will leave whenever the next update comes out, most likely, or the next event. Now if we head over to challenges, this is the best way to AFK rerolls and get rerolls for doing nothing. You go over to challenges, and as you can see, you can create a match. There's regular challenges, daily challenges, and weekly challenges. Weekly challenges you can do every 7 days, and they drop 20 rerolls. It's a random stage. It can be a legend stage, it can be a story stage, it can be a raid stage. It's a random stage, random map, random act, and you can get 20 rerolls on top of a ton of essence with rainbow essence, stat chips, and super stat chips as well. 20 rerolls, definitely do this every week. It's a free 20 rerolls. And daily challenges you can do once a day. They drop 3 rerolls, but daily challenges are actually affected by 2 times challenge rewards. So that's 6 rerolls every single day from AFKing and doing the daily challenge. Hop on, do 5 minutes a day on the daily challenge, and you can get 6 rerolls. Then for AFKing, you do the regular challenges and you do the trait reroll challenge. You AFK this trait reroll challenge with macros that I'm not going to talk about, but you know what they are. You can AFK these trait reroll challenges. You get 1 trait reroll per stage, and they reset every 30 minutes. And obviously with 2 times challenge rewards, this will be increased to 2 rerolls every 30 minutes, which means 4 rerolls an hour. Absolutely the best way to get rerolls and AFK rerolls in the game currently. And you can also be AFKing bounties with the rerolls challenges. You can also do infinites with the reroll challenges to get some levels to do your level milestones. So this is definitely the best way to get rerolls and AFK rerolls. It's macroing and AFKing the trait reroll challenge, regular challenge every 30 minutes. Definitely the best way to get rerolls in the game currently. So using all these methods, you can get about 300 or more rerolls every single week, which is absolutely insane considering there is a pity for Monarch. So if you want Monarch, it won't take too long. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.